and Wampy and Jose would be playing in semis.
Huh? No, I don't know.
Do you guys have controllers for people to use? Could that be one of yours?
But so sure, Jose, you know him, you love him. The Wolf from South Florida.
Where is he on our PR?
He is number
Technically
5.
4, but like 4 with same score being 0.
I thought he was 5. Oh.
It's because Brett, then Mute,
Oh,
then
you're right.
Morph, then Jose.
Yeah, you're right.
But
you're
then,
right.
but same score is 0, so technically the 5th best for the first PR season.
Definitely.
It's like one of those things where like we put Sam Sora as 0 because he didn't attend enough events, but like clearly he's the strongest player in the region with his results out of region.
Not in South Florida, in all of Florida. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Salem.
Let's go, Sam. But yeah, so sticking out with Wolf, I know he's been dabbling a little bit more with Fox, and he's coming back mainly because school has ended, and he has his chance to show us what he was cooking up earlier this season.
That's what I'm saying.
But then we have Seibrik, who the young brawl god of Florida.
He really was like one of the best players, if not the best player in Florida.
Definitely.
And like the late knots, you know what I mean? Like 2009. You don't want to meet Seibrik in bracket.
You do not want to meet Seibrik in bracket. So he's a veteran player. He has experience that transcends multiple games.
Yeah.
So he knows how to solve problems and answer them. The issue is he's always been one to have those character crisis issues.
Yeah.
And I feel that the system for Brawl was very different from the system to Smash 4 and Ultimate.
Yeah,
so
like the actual like game engine, like how you went about like interacting with your opponent, very different. Even though it might look the same on like a service level, it's entirely different.
Definitely. So I always feel like the issue with Seibrik wasn't so much the characters. That was a big issue, but it was the fact that he wasn't able to get into the game the same way. He wasn't able to get into the game the same way he got into Brawl. But we are here on Pokemon Stadium 2.
The classic.
Now,
like we were expecting Palutena versus Wolf.
Yes. So now, this is a matchup where Wolf kind of wants to stay grounded, where a jump can result in so much percent.
Yeah. That's just against Palutena in general, especially at low percent. And Wampy said it best. Like, would you rather, like, stay on the... Like, it's like basically like, just don't jump. You know what I mean? Like, if you jump and I hit you with an air, you're taking damage.
Ooh, that rising nair catching the teleport. It catches the high recovery with the down air.
Knew that Seibrik had to commit to like a slightly non-optimal or unoptimal up B there to actually make it back to stage and just covering it perfectly with that down air.
So I go for the up smash out of shield. And right now, Jose's...
You need to get those techs, my dude.
Yes, you miss a tech on Wolf, he converts that into big damage.
He missed 2 techs and took an extra like 40% because of it.
Oh, I like that. Mixing up his recovery.
Yeah,
Seibrik going to get punished.
Making it ambiguous. Ooh, the randomest counter.
You know what? That was the smartest counter.
I mean, yeah, it worked. You know what I mean? Run off Nair? Okay. Do you know how that up B interacts with Nair?
Ooh, good man. What do you mean?
Like if the hitbox of up B normally beats Palutena's Nair?
It can trade sometimes.
Yeah, I figure since it's a multi-hit, like it's possible that you can get that like dumb like one-hit trade where they get basically like a soft spike. Either way though, Jose with more than a full stock lead now. Gotta love when you get the counter and it still doesn't hit your opponent.
Definitely. And right now,
wow, quick 77.
One thing I've noticed about Jose, what makes him such a good like threat as a Wolf player is his overall positioning in most situations is just perfect. The moments, there's not really too many moments where he messes up his own positioning.
Right. Yeah, that's like baseline, like one of the hardest things to get good at in Smash is just like, you know what you want to do, but then you actually have to like put your character in the right spot to do it. It's like much harder than it seems like it would be.
Yeah, and this is like all possible because of things like Wolf's initial dash, Wolf's double jump. He's able to like really position himself correctly.
Right, like he has a pretty sucky like actual like run speed and like, and his walk is basically the same speed.
Catches a high recovery with the F tilt,
Yeah,
and that will be game.
Yeah, but like you're saying, like that initial dash and it's like just like how he moves in the air really makes up for his slow run speed.
Definitely. So that was a very quick game one. Seibrik, once again, Seibrik's a very he's a player that adapts long term.
Yeah.
So if games go like this, I feel like he doesn't get the chance.
He doesn't have the time to figure it out. Yeah, exactly. That was a little tricky too against Wolf. Jose was doing such a good job at like boxing, like such a good job at keeping the damage consistent at close range, and then whenever there was space between them, just poking Seibrik with laser, and that's basically, it's not gonna technically win against like auto reticle, but I think more times than not, it's less committal than like Seibrik going for a projectile to counter him.
Something else that's also like good to know is what I've been slowly figuring out is Palutena. She's actually pretty bad when it comes to cross-ups. She had.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
When like hitting her in front of her shield, a lot of the times she can just grab punish you, or she'll do a nair and fall on top of you.
Right, but she doesn't have a great option if you land behind her.
Yeah, maybe a downer out of shield.
Yeah, downer out of shield is probably her best option. Forward air to up smash, clean 32.
Didn't even know that was a true combo.
Yeah, honestly though, can you just get like landing fair grab into down throw dash attack?
I like that, but I think it'd be around the same
comparable percent. Yeah. Less inputs with the up smash. Just such fast damage. Like Jose does that more than any Wolf.
What?
Just that he'll be on ledge and he'll just side B to like a platform. He just loves to do it.
He's really good. He's really good with the side B angles and just positioning.
That weak nair almost looked like it was going to lead into like a crazy fall.
Definitely. Just like that's just tactic to apply the pressure. And right now, Seibrik's having a hard time just getting out of disadvantage. Gets the grab, but no conversion.
Yeah, and that was also a terrible DI from Jose.
Yeah.
Like he DI'd so hard in that Seibrik basically could have followed up with whatever. But probably because of that, Seibrik not ready for it and Jose landing safely and then getting that up smash.
But for the down throw fair, doesn't get the conversion.
I mean, there was a down throw in a fair, so. So.
All right, and 109%. Wolf is outside of down throw back air percent.
Yeah. So, honestly, if we see any grabs at ledge from Seibrik, probably just going to see a forward throw for better positioning.
Okay,
oh,
so
down tilt?
Good DI
Good
away.
DI, yeah. And Seibrik getting like basically the tipper of that down tilt, so wasn't in the best position to follow up. Again, Jose just recovering high, but he's very good about like choosing when to do that.
Definitely.
That up smash, so good for covering just ambiguous landings because it hits on both sides and sort of has that wide horizontal range.
All right, get up attack to get rid of that pressure.
Yeah, great timing. Ooh, dash attack killing. Not the best DI, but probably dead even if he had perfect DI. So.
All right, find this pressure right now.
77% lead, but yeah, it's gonna go away pretty quick with that nair.
The jump off the ledge.
But did he? He must have dropped down double jumps.
No, it was a jump.
Jump?
Yes.
Why was he in the position to get spiked though? Like I could understand him getting spiked back down on the stage, but how did he end up off stage?
You're still kind of off. You're still off stage in that situation where you're jumping off the ledge.
If you do a neutral jump onto stage, like if you just press jump, you definitely move forward. If you hold back,
not every character. Not every character.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wasn't surprised that the side B hit. I was surprised that Seibrik died because of it. Ooh,
he's
air
reading.
dodge. And Seibrik's definitely going to take note of that. If you're going to air dodge out of my down throw, I'll gladly hard punish you for it.
Okay, I love that interaction so much. Jose was, oh no!
He really jabbed one into run back, pivot F smash, and almost hit it. Dash attack, good DI.
Ooh, that's dangerous. The nair
no double
gonna
jump.
clip the recovery.
That was a clean nair.
Definitely. And it was so good. There was moments where Jose would he wouldn't even attack. He would just dash up, double jump, and he'd wait for Seibrik to press a button, then punish him for that.
like we were sort of mentioning with Wampy, that like just like positional pressure that you and that like movement that sort of influences how your opponent reacts. You can just put yourself in a position where you normally throw out a move to make your opponent think that you're going to throw out a move and then punish them for whiffing.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of those higher level skills that not most players will figure. Not